Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate being recognized to address you here on the floor of the United States House of Representatives and our rise today to honor J.C. Hermstad. And she has given me so much inspiration. I want to start, though, with the early sad part of this story. This is a sad story with a happy part in the middle of it right now, Mr. Speaker. But J.C.'s identical twin sister, Alex, was diagnosed with a very severe and aggressive form of ALS, and that took place in 2005. And then by 2010 and 11, my staff, and especially Sandy Hanlon in our Sioux City office, were working with the Hermstads to do those things we could do in a limited fashion, admittedly. But on St. Valentine's Day of 2011, sadly, J.C.'s identical twin sister, Alex, passed away at age 17. Now, that's 8 years ago. And about 2015 or so, J.C. and her mother, Lori, came to my office to talk with me about ALS, this dreaded Lou Gehrig's disease that always ends up fatal and always ends up in a sad, tragic ending. And they had experienced that with J.C.'s identical twin sister. Well, even more sadly, the news of symptoms that showed up in J.C. late last fall, and around the holiday time, by Christmas she couldn't get up the stairs any longer. And again, on St. Valentine's Day of this year, J.C. was diagnosed with the aggressive form of ALS that her identical twin sister had passed away from. Now, they had donated some of her sister's tissue to science, and two significant companies and Columbia University and Dr. Neil Schneider began doing DNA work on that, preparing a treatment for J.C. This treatment wasn't available for J.C. soon enough in her view, her family's view, or in my view. And so FDA had to meet through their regulations. And as we worked through that, it looked like J.C. couldn't get this potentially miraculous treatment before perhaps September or October. At the rate of the digression of her condition, it didn't look like she was going to be with us long enough to receive the treatment. And so some of us went to work to step up and help J.C. I got involved on April 13th of this year when my wonderful district staff person, Andrea Easter, who had been working with the family all along, brought me up, and we did a fundraiser there at the Spencer Ag Center, April 13th on a Saturday. And it was a cold and chilly day. When we arrived there, there were pickups parked on either side of the road to the Spencer Ag Center. It looked like we were going to a farm sale. There were so many vehicles there. And they had only expected maybe 100 people, and the Clay County cattlemen were there to flip maybe 100 burgers and a basket for some people to put a check in. They thought they could raise $3,000 to $5,000 just as a token of a way to help. Well, this story that day turned out that there were over 1,000 people that came, and they raised, in the end, the last report I got was over $200,000. I sat with J.C. that day and talked about her dreams to build a riding arena and train horses for therapy for others and to be able to help people. She's a cowgirl, Mr. Speaker, and I committed I'll come up and grade that arena on the house for me, and I'll be on the machine to do it, and I look forward to that day. But we had more work to do, and so that story that day got us all energized, and we kept her in our prayers every day. By May 2nd, we had a meeting with Dr. Woodcock and the FDA. We moved along even further. By May 20th, I introduced a private bill. I tried to convince my senators to do the same. They thought there'd be an objection to a UC in the Senate. I brought this to Speaker Pelosi. She was terrific to work with. We had several meetings all together, and with Steny Hoyer and with her staff. And before that bill could come to the floor for a unanimous consent request, the FDA opened the door, and J.C. went wheels up January 5th to go to Columbia. She received her first treatment on June 11th. And today, starting 5 minutes from now, Mr. Speaker, she'll receive her second treatment. There's been no noticeable digression in her condition. I'm hopeful and prayerful that it will improve. We have a chance here at a miracle. So many people work so well together to get this done, including the press people around the Spencer, Iowa area. I want to especially mention Stella with the good heart, Deshkalikas, who I always call her Stella with the good heart, has done so much, along with KICD Radio, KITV, KUOO, and KSFY in Sioux Falls. Mr. Speaker, I'm so grateful for everyone who has formed a link in this chain of miracles. We're on our way to an extraordinary miracle, and we'll keep JC in our prayers this day as she receives her second treatment for ALS. Thank you, and I yield back.
Chair recognizes the gentleman from California, Mr. Garamendi, for 5 minutes.